Okay guys, now I'm going to show you how to draw socks and a clock. Now remember, you only need to draw four other things besides the room that we draw in, and the window, and the picture, and the old lady, okay, and the table. Um, so you have a cat, and a clock, and mittens, and socks, and a balloon so far. So those are five things. And then I'll show you a few things more. But remember, you only have to draw four things in, okay? So to draw socks, socks are pretty easy. Socks are just bent rectangles with curved ends. So I start my rectangle and I'm drawing at an angle, and then I curve over, and then I curve around, and I go back up to the top and I make it flat. So it's a rectangle that's curved with a round end. And then I'm going to put a little curved line over there to make the toe, and here's a little line for the heel, and here's at the top of the sock with little lines. So I do the same thing again to make another sock. Okay, and I like this one a little bit better. So I draw my lines in, my lines at the top, and there are my socks. Now to make a clock, a clock is just a vertical rectangle. Okay, a vertical rectangle, and then I draw a triangle at the top, and then I draw a horizontal rectangle at the bottom. Now this is the base of my clock that my clock sits on, and then I draw a square inside of the top of my rectangle. Okay, and then I'm going to draw a circle inside of that, and I'm going to put my numbers on there. And if you don't fit them all perfect, that's okay, because once you put the arms in, everybody will know that's a clock. Okay, really looks like a clock. Okay, so that's how you make your socks and your clock. Okay guys, now I'm going to show you how to draw a comb and a brush. And these two are pretty easy, and I already actually drew them in on my other paper that you're going to have on your desks. So I will draw them on another paper for you. So to draw a comb, all we're doing is drawing a rectangle at an angle. An angle means it goes not vertical, not horizontal, but it's in between. Okay, and then I'm going to make it get a little bit smaller, and then I'm going to make a little oval for the handle. Okay, and then over here I will just make lines for my comb. Okay, and if you want to make yours look a little different, that's fine. And to make a brush, I just make a larger oval with that small oval. Then I put a oval inside of my first oval. Okay, and you can see I said that on here. Draw an oval with a small oval connected to it. Draw an oval inside the larger oval, and then draw lines in that for your brush. Okay, so that's my comb and my brush, and you can see I've added those two. There's my comb and there's my brush. I've added those to my picture as well. Okay.